Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Rick Husey here with AirgunWeb, your home for old school airgun reviews and where we tell you the facts, not fluff. Today we start a new journey. This is the Daystate Huntsman Revere. I've shot the Huntsman before, but the Revere is new to me. And yeah, so done a little plinking here, just sort of to get things ready to go. And I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Let's get started. Before we get going, I definitely want to say thank you to Airguns of Arizona. They provided this, and they've done just a great job with this Plinkers package. I'll make sure to put the links in the video description. Comes with a bunch of really cool gear, scope, and a moderator as well. Makes this gun super backyard friendly and just fun right out of the box. And speaking about right out of the box, you know, I've been working with the Western Rattler from them, and it came in a really nice case, and I thought, oh, they must be doing something special with, you know, Western air guns here. But this came in also a really nice case, and I'm thinking, man, that is just like the next level of awesome, because, you know, shipping and receiving stuff, you want to get your products in like really good shape, and I hope that, you know, all of their higher end stuff they're shipping like this comes in that new case they have. It's really nice. Not sure, you know, how many guns come with that setup, but yeah, it was really slick to have that really nice soft padded case, and you're basically ready to go out of the box. So let's talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing today. We're just going to be getting used to the gun. Now, I've shot the Daystate Huntsman, had them shot regulated, shot unregulated, and they all shot great. In fact, at 50 yards, it was really almost impossible to tell the difference between the regulated and unregulated. This model is the unregulated model, so we're going to be basically working our way through that. First thing we want to do is just get an idea of what kind of consistency we're getting off of the valve. And for that, what we're going to do today is I'm going to go ahead and put my crony here. We're going to get numbers, and then we're going to shoot a bunch of groups. Frankly, we're going to shoot a bunch of groups and just see how they do. We're set up at 50 yards. We do have a bit of a breeze today, but such is the way things are here in West Texas. But we'll take a look and see at what point do the groups get better or worse, or yeah, we'll find out. Today we'll be shooting the JSB 1813s. Yes, we're going to check out some other pellets. Be sure we'll do that. I know that there's some really cool pellets from JTS. We'll definitely check those out. In fact, if you want to see sort of Angie's review of this exact gun, I'm pretty sure this is the one she had herself. You got to check that out over on Gateway Airguns, the grip review program, because she's already been through this specific gun. So I'm eager to have, you know, my time with it too. So before we get started, I need to go set up that camera at 50 yards and get that camera rolling. And then we'll get our crony set up, and we're going to do some shooting today and see exactly what kind of performance we're going to get out of our Daystate Huntsman Revere. Be right back. I believe we are all set here. We are at 50 yards. I can tell you that I am shooting this right out of the box. So out of the box, I guess. So I'm not sure if Angie did any work with it as far as moving the scope around or not, but I'm shooting it exactly as it came out of the box, because I know it did go back to Airguns of Arizona before it came out to me. So yeah, out of the box testing we got going on today. I filled this up to 250 bar. Normally you'll have like a pressure limit or pressure recommended operating pressure on the side of the receiver. I didn't see that, so I looked in the manual. It said generally it's 250, so we're going with 250, and we'll see. I think some of the first shots might be a little valve locked, but we'll see. We've got the crony going, and we're just going to keep the crony running for the whole test. And I may take a peek at the pressure gauge after each magazine just to see where we're sitting. So what we're going to do is I'll take a sighter, probably one or two out of each mag, and then finish the mag on a particular bull, and we'll just go from down the left side and then down the right side. All right, here we go. So first shot, by the way, this is MTC optics, and this is a 10 power, so it's 3 to 10. Interesting that it's not 3 to 9. I actually like the 3 to 10. That's kind of cool. Oh, all right, middle sighter.
803.
Okay, a little low. And they're not stable. I tell you, that pellet did the whole swirl thing. So let's see what the next one does here.
798.
Okay, interesting. Dropped. I would have expected to go up. All right, so we're going to move over to the top left, and we're going to finish this mag out, and then we'll load up and we'll do the next one. I am going to just, I guess, all right, so we were hitting dead nuts a little bit deeper into the curve, so I'm not going to adjust the pressure, or not going to adjust the scope right now. I'm just going to let it run. Let's see how we do here. It'll give us an idea of how each level in the shot curve, how it affects our point of impact. All right, and I'll talk to you guys about the gun as we go.
807.
Okay, we have got wind coming, as you can see. This pushing this way. Let's let this pass. We've got wind coming, not quite 3 o'clock, but like 2:30. So it's a little bit in our face and right to left. So that's why that pushed so hard left. I can just watch it just wave over.
800.
It's really pushing hard. All right, I'm going to adjust that. I don't want it to go off the paper.
$805. 803. 805. 807. 812. 814. Last bullet. 819.
Okay.
Magazine empty.
We're seeing that pressure like climb, so we're not to the top of the curve yet. Let's see what our pressure's at right at the moment. We are at 220 bar. If you guys make a note, 220 bar. We're going to, maybe I can, it's going to screw my crony up. That's all right. I'm going to make a note here in my notes. Hey, we're still connected. I hope this works. Shot string so far. That fly is going to bug me. We're at 27 foot-pounds, so we started at 25, almost 26 foot-pounds. We're at 27 now. Yeah, let's see how she does. All right, so we burned about 30 bar. We went from 250 to 220. So let's see what our next mag does here. All right, I'm going to take a sighter.
$826.
Okay. All right, we're going to move to the next bull down the left side. Let's see where she's going. I'm going to aim a little bit right to offset the wind.
800.
Oh, that was way right. I'm just going to keep that aim point.
823. 819. 826. 830. 830. 833. 833. 835. Last bullet. 835. Magazine empty.
We have definitely leveled out. I was aiming right, and so those were hitting right. At the end of that, I would be just just a fraction low left of the center of the crosshair. So our next mag, if it stays doing this, I should be able to aim dead center, I hope. And the wind doesn't pick up. Yeah, that's much better. Oh my gosh, so much better. Just that little extra bit of velocity. So an extra 35 feet per second or 30 foot per second seriously made a big difference. See what our pressure's at. All right, we are at 200 bar. So I would probably not fill this to 250. I would just start at 220, 225. If this was my gun and I was hunting with it, that's what I would do. All right, so our next start is 220 bar. Okay, here we go. Okay. And right now, we're up to 28 foot-pounds, so we've gained quite a bit. All right, well, 2 foot-pounds, anyway. I'm gonna take another sighter. I do not like the ergonomics of this scope. I would want it back further. I'll have to adjust that for before our next video. Okay.
842.
We're in the black now, and when I first started shooting, I was getting like a massive sort of swirl with the pellets, and it's greatly reduced. It's still there a little bit, but that was much less pronounced. So 842. Let's move down to the next bull on the left. This time I'm going to aim dead center.
842. 844. 847. 844. 847. 854. 854. 856. 854. Last bullet. 854. Magazine empty.
Yeah, that's doing pretty good. So we're 854. Is that our last shot? 854. We had a lot of 854s. 854, 854, 856, 854, 854. We're at 29.3 foot-pounds. Yeah, I think we're right in the good spot right at the moment. Both of those last two mags would have been good. Let's see what our pressure's at. All right, we are 150, 60, 70, 185 bar, give or take. Yeah, we're splitting that. I say 185. Let's make a note. All right, so we've got 33 shots in, and our first mag is pretty much wasted. Let's not even, I wouldn't fill this 250. So we know this, we're gonna fill to 220, 225-ish. And then the next two mags are pretty legit. I mean, we're at 50 yards, a little bit of wind, and we're still shooting really well. Okay, so our third mag here, we're starting at 185 bar. I'm gonna take a sighter on the lower sighter here. Wind's really picking up. Let me make sure we're connected. Yep, okay. Okay.
56.
It's pushing left, the wind's just pushing it. I just watched that happen. Okay. I'm gonna aim right a little bit, just so that I can keep all our shots on the card here. I'm gonna aim right there, okay.
$858. 856. 856. 857. 58. 851. 858. 858. 854.
Wind's died down. I'm adjusting left because of the lack of wind. I want to try and maintain that group.
856. Last bullet. 854.
Okay.
Magazine empty.
All right, so I did read the wind on that, and because given a still environment, this thing's sub MOA at 50 yards. It would absolutely be. I mean, I don't think we've shot any sub MOA today, but good gracious, that thing is absolutely drilling, and this is unregulated. Now that last, if we go back to like 22, we started getting to 840s. It hit 850 about when we got into that. Well, as we coming out of that last mag, and we got 44 shots in right now, and we're at 854. We had 854 quite a bit on the last mag. Yeah, it's very, very consistent. Again, unregulated. So let's go ahead and see what our pressure is. And I think we maybe have one more mag left in the tank here. Once we start seeing the pressure drop, we're going to stop. All right, so we lost a good bit of air that time. We are at 165 bar. So let's go here. Here it comes. Gosh, it's breezy today. All right, I'm gonna take a sighter. Let's see where she's hitting. Just a teeny bit left. All right, I am going to aim the right edge of that target. By the way, I'm going top right.
854. 854. 849. 847. 844. 844. 842. 840. 833. Last bullet. 833.
All right.
Magazine empty.
We're dropping hard. We're going to stop there. That is 55 shots. I'm pretty sure we're going to get, let's see if we go back to the beginning here. That first mag, so we started our second mag, we hit 826, and then it went to 830 as we got into our third mag. So let's see where that puts us. First of all, let's see where our pressure's at. Okay, so we're at 145. We're definitely down. We're not going to shoot anymore. Let me just make a note. End. So our last, so we ended 145 ending. So we had 250, 220, 200, 185, 165. I think you could go from 220 to 1 to that. Oh, it was starting to drop and get inconsistent on that last mag. You're going to get 3 mags. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to get 3 mags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you shoot from 220 and you stop after, if you stop, once you hit 165, you stop, I think you're going to get some really good results. That's 33 shots, unregulated, and I think the consistency on that is going to be really good, because we ended our last mag, see, at 44. We were at 854. We got a few 840s, and then yeah, we're starting to drop down again. And I started to get a little wild, so I'm going to stop there. You might could pull out another mag. Do we? You know, I am actually, now that I say that, I'm going to actually do one more, because I want to see how bad it gets off when you fall off the shot curve. But that's going to put us at 66 shots. That's a lot. I mean, it's not a huge cylinder, guys. This is a really backyard friendly, super fun. You know, we hit 30, not quite 30 foot-pounds. We did 29 foot-pounds. So we didn't quite hit 30. Came very close. But small game hunting, target shooting, super quiet with the 0 dB at the end. Buttery smooth action, really nice trigger. You know, the stock is right-handed only. I do believe you can. It looks like you can swap the cocking handle. I might be wrong. I need to look that up in the manual, but I believe you can. But the stock is definitely going to be for right-handers. I would love to see this like an ergonomic ambidextrous stock would be nice. And I think for me personally, if I'm going to be shooting at 50 yards, I probably would want a little more scope. But for hunting, running and gunning, this thing's really, really good. Let me just, yeah, it's not first focal plane, it's the second focal plane. So yeah, running and gunning, nice little package out of the box, pretty cool. I think it'll be fun to try some different hunting pellets, because that's really what this gun's designed to do. Let's take another shot. Let's go ahead and make sure we're connected. Uh-oh. Oh, shut off on me. Okay. All right. Now we keep right on rolling. Let's see if we get another mag out of her. I'm going to take a sighter. Everything's shut, yeah.
835.
Push to the left. Push hard left, and I'm getting that swirl back again. I think we're probably back into that not going to shoot well. I'm going to aim hard right. So that pushed over. Okay. And we got wind going. So far right, right target, second down. Let's go ahead and finish her out here.
800.
Yep, it's low too.
828. 823. 800.
She's dropping hard bad.
819. 814. 810. 807. 800. Last bullet. 700.
Okay, yeah.
98.
You just watch that do. Yep. So yeah, so that was definitely the end. So you're going to get 3, maybe 4 mags. Like if you come off of that second mag, you'd probably be okay to start with that. But 3-4 mags, so 33 to 44 shots. Fairly consistent at 50 yards. I mean, as far as velocity, well, as far as accuracy goes, and fairly consistent as far as velocity goes. That's going to be it for today. That's a pretty good starting point, I think. The gun it's a gorgeous gun, guys. I mean, when you're into a price point like this gun sits at with the accessories, and it's going to be a nice gun. You decide if this is the look you like, if this is the kind of shooting you like to do. That's the kind of choice you need to make, because the gun's going to be pretty stinking awesome. All of the Daystates are. I would probably add some swivel studs and have this as a great small game hunting gun. I would absolutely take this out in the field and hunt with it. So guys, that's going to be it for now. I'll have links to everything in the video description. This kind of a long video, but hopefully it was useful. You guys learned something in the midst of all this. And yeah, now we're going to switch over and we're going to take a look at some different pellets. We'll have that for our next video, and we're also going to circle back around with the Western Airguns Rattler and 30 cal. I got some new ammo in from Airguns of Arizona. We're going to be checking that out. Yeah, we'll be doing a lot of stuff with both of these guns going forward. That's going to be it. My name's Rick Hutzer here with AirgunWeb, your home for old school airgun reviews, and where we tell you the facts, not fluff. Thanks for watching.